Hey,
Hello, hello.
welcome everybody. It's so good to see you on here and thank you for your time. We have so much to talk about tonight, so many fun facts to introduce you to, but also to talk about skin cycling. It's still the hottest and latest trend. Everybody's still talking about it, and we want to make sure you're maximizing your skincare routine and really understand the concept of skin cycling. So, we have all four of us. We each are going to take a different part of it and really hone in on what that means and how you can use that, take advantage. So, consultants, tag your guests, make sure we know that you're watching. Guests, go ahead and comment who you are, where you're from, who your consultant is, because we have lots of prizes and giveaways. We want to make sure and get credit, and consultants get credit for making sure your guests are aware of this awesome opportunity. So, yeah, I want to go ahead and read our mission statement so you know kind of who we are and what we're doing and why we're here and where we're headed. So, our team is a community of women dedicated to growing personally, spiritually, and financially to be the best versions of ourselves. We are passionate about sharing with women so we can be role models for our families, our community, and find authentic joy reaching our God given potential. We work as a team, celebrating each other's unique gifts and encourage one another to be our best. We change lives one face and one heart at a time. So it's such a privilege to be here. I want to introduce you to our friends, and we'll kind of just go one at a time. Tell us a little bit about yourself, or just who you are, where you are, and what's your favorite thing to do with your girlfriends. So, Alicia, congratulations again on your new directorship. And we're hopefully a bit more about that. But what's your favorite thing to do with your girlfriends?
Hello, everybody. I am Alicia. My favorite thing to do is to laugh. Anytime I can laugh, whether it's at myself, something that I have done crazy that day, or something we have did together, then that is going to be a great time. So that is my favorite thing to do with girlfriends. Now I'm going to pass it on to Beth. What is your favorite thing to do with girlfriends?
Hey guys, I'm Bethania, aka Beth for short. And I just love I kind of like dancing and fun and all those things, but I would say really just inspiring other people and spending time with other inspirational women. So that is my favorite thing that I love the most, is uplifting women. And I get the pleasure to actually introduce to you guys our MC for tonight, who is Amy. She has actually, this is a big honor because she has profoundly impacted my life. So she is our national sales director. And to put into perspective, there are only about 120 women in the US who hold the title of a national sales director in Mary Kay. So that's the top 1% of the top 1% in our global company. So Amy's journey with Mary Kay began over 20 years ago. And from the start, she was a record breaker. She became one of the youngest directors to lead her team to achieve over 1 million in sales within their second year. And that's a high milestone to achieve at such a young age, by fewer than 10 directors in the company's 61st year history. So throughout her career, Amy has consistently been a top performer, earning recognition as a top director in Florida multiple years, top 10 in her division every year as a director, and even achieving top 10 in the nation twice. At just 32, y'all, Amy reached the pinnacle of Mary Kay's career path, which is becoming a national sales director, which we love to say NSD for Never Stop Dreaming. Her team has earned over 70 cars, and one of her most remarkable career moments was helping to launch the Colombia market, all while nursing her third child. So she was a little busy, right? It was a thrilling and challenging chapter for sure that showcased her resilience and her dedication, and we are just honored to be friends with her. Amy's true passion lies in empowering women. She has mentored thousands to reach their goals and dreams, driven by her unwavering belief in others and her gift to really strategize visions into reality. So her ultimate why is to honor God with excellence and her work, and to be a role model for her 3 children. And she's doing a great job at that. So it is my absolute privilege to introduce a leader who embodies excellence, vision, and heart, our national sales director, Amy.
Yay! Hey, everybody. Thank you guys. I'm so excited to be here. I love hanging out with girlfriends, and that is what tonight is all about. So if you have not grabbed just like a cup, sit back, whatever you got to do, like kick those kids out, whatever. You need some me time, right, girls? Like we really do that. And so my favorite thing to do with girlfriends is two things. I love to eat. So like a good meal, and then I love deep conversation. So just having like a good meal with good conversation is great. Kate, did you say what yours was? Did I miss? Oh, tell us what your favorite thing is with girlfriends.
It's like live music and dancing, just being in
Yes.
like live music atmosphere where you can't sit still. That's probably my favorite thing to do with girls.
I love it. Isn't it fun that we get together like at our events? I know seminars coming up, and we're going to dance, we're going to laugh, we're going to cry, we're going to do it all, right? We're going to hit all those things that we're going to eat, of course, have deep conversations, and so yeah, we're gonna hit all of our little nuggets. So awesome, you guys. Well, I love being with my girlfriends tonight and bringing you guys the hottest thing in the skincare industry right now. And so thank y'all for being here tonight, because I just want to say that you are helping your beauty consultant. You are helping take her dreams to a reality. It is a big deal. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And as a team, we believe that Mary Kay can be the vehicle to financing women's dreams, whatever your dreams are. So put dreams in the chat, okay? I want to hear what is a dream that you have. And that's probably not a question that you were asked like in a long time, right? Like, what's your dream? You may have to think about that for a minute. And so whether you're a consultant or a guest, put that in there, because this year we have big dreams. We're going for Gold Circle status, aiming to impact 100 new women for this opportunity and grow 20 new strong leaders. And our mission is to help women to grow personally, spiritually, and financially. And we are building something big. And so we would love to welcome you into a supportive, winning sisterhood. So if that resonates with you, talk to your consultant and she can tell you more. So let me tell you what's going to happen tonight. We're going to need about the next 30 minutes of your time. And usually it takes like 2 minutes to wash your face, but we want to really explain and teach you and educate you. So you're going to learn something hopefully tonight about skincare and this whole skin cycling. But some of you have samples, hopefully. Some of you do not. So if you don't have them, I want to encourage you, come back next week or to one of our other skin cyclings and do that. We can send you that sampling pack out. But we want to teach you tonight about skin cycling, and it's just an easy nighttime routine that delivers phenomenal results. Put results in the chat if you're like, I want results, okay? We are all about results, ladies. We don't have time to mess around. So I would say I have been doing this over a year now, and it has been a game changer for my skin. The other thing I want to tell you that is one of my favorite things is that tool that Mary Kay has is a skin analyzer. Normally you'd have to go to a dermatologist or a spa, pay a lot of money, and we have a free tool that scans your skin and will tell you all the things from the texture to the fine lines, your tone, and get that results to your beauty consultant if you have not done that yet. And she can then customize that pampering pack that goes out there. So again, stay on to the end, like Kate said, so you can go into the drawing for some giveaways. And so comment, be more involved. We want to see your comments on there to be able to do that. And if you are watching the replay of this, still comment and let your beauty consultant know. Take some notes, your favorite things, make a list. And so if you don't have something to jot down, do that now or put it in the notes of your phone. I am going to have you send something at the end to your consultant. So as you're hearing about all these phenomenal products, put the things that you're like, yes, I need this in my life. All right. And I want to just say your consultant will be doing the happy dance if you're on live or if you're watching the replay. And I don't know if you have noticed my beautiful pink sparkly cup, or when I'm pulling out some of my products, this is, I keep all my skin cycling products in this cute, super cute bag. I know y'all, isn't that fun? It's like really glittery. I can't shake it too much. So my products will fall out. But these are 2 prizes that recently consultants have ordered. So just by doing their job, seeing their faces, having their sales, every month we get these phenomenal prizes. So I just want to say you are helping her. So that's why she's doing her happy dance. You are helping her earn some super fun prizes. All right. So I want you to go ahead and start with the chat. Let's put a question in the chat. What is your biggest skincare need right now? Okay, so all of us have different needs. What is yours? Is it anti-aging? Is it more even skin tone, better texture, fine lines, expression lines? Hey, y'all, we have something for Botox. It's not needles in your face, chemicals in your face. So I know y'all are excited about that. Sagging, lifting, plumping. What is it? What is your biggest skincare need? And in the skincare industry right now, probably one of the things that people are doing is they get a hodgepodge of different stuff, right? You see some on TikTok, on Instagram, your friend tells you about something. And so you get this cosmetic cemetery. in our bathroom of just all this random stuff. And then we're like overwhelmed and we just don't use it. Our goal is that we help you to teach you, to educate you, to get on a skincare regimen and to give you those results that you're looking for. And that's why the Skin Analyzer is great, because it's going to give you the regimen plus those other little added things that we need to add to our regimen specific to you. All right, so skin cycling. Let's talk about what this whole skin cycling thing is. This was a coined by, this actually was not a Mary Kay thing that Mary Kay just came up with. It was actually coined by dermatologist Dr. Wendy Boa. It's a simple, effective 4-night skincare routine designed to optimize your skin barrier. And it was created in response to that more is better trend where overusing products led to irritation and people are not just getting the results they wanted. So skin cycling helps you streamline your routine and avoid feeling overwhelmed going, do I use a mask? Do I use retinol? Do I use exfoliators? And so it's really going to give your skin exactly what it needs when it needs it. Are y'all excited about that? So if you see this little graphic here, it's going to kind of show you this little cycle. And so the first night, just to give you we're going to walk you through this, but just to give you the quick overview, night 1 is exfoliation night. And this is going to use your chemical or physical exfoliator to really prep your skin to get the most out of night 2, which is a big old night. It's our retinoid night, retinol. Night 3 is going to be recovery with moisture and hydration. And night 4 is recovery 2 with detoxification and regular moisturizers. So this is what we're going to teach you tonight. So basically night 3 and 4, you don't want to use any exfoliator or retinol. The focus is to hydrate, and repair your skin barrier on that night 3 and 4. Then you begin the skin cycle all over, beginning with night 1. So let's just say, for example, tonight is night 1, okay? And then tomorrow you would do night 2, then night 3, night 4. Now, nothing changes in your regimen other than you add this one item. That's it, right? So think if the item's A, B, C, D. Night 1, you use item A, then tomorrow you're going to use B, then C, then D, then you start over A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, and you just do it just like this little cycle. So that just kind of shows you all the things that we do there. Okay, so if you see a dermatologist and they would put on something similar, so you're not using, they put you on a regimen, so you're not using, for example, hyaluronic acids as the same night you're doing your retinol. So our goal is we want you to get spa dermatological results in the comfort of your own home while also not breaking the bank. Okay, can anybody excited about that? All right, say bank. Put that in the chat, okay? If you're like, I want to save money but get that result. I know that's all where we are. Okay, so each of us are going to pick something as we are sharing, as we're getting started here tonight. One thing we love about Mary Kay. So the one I wanted to say to you guys, I think you'll be excited about this. Put in the chat, do y'all know where we make our products? Seriously, do y'all know that we are like, if not the only, one of the only American-made products? So put USA, like go Team USA, all right? We are proud, we are loud and proud that we make our products right here in Texas. Also, we are European Union approved. You always want that. USA is just FDA approval, which basically the difference is that the European Union standard that we have, which is a way higher standard, it bans 1,200 more chemicals. It's non-comedogenic, it doesn't clog pores, safe for sensitive skin, and it's hyperallergenic. And here is so big, y'all. This blows my mind every time I think about this. We run over 500,000 tests per year. Y'all, not 500, 500,000 every single year. So you know that you're getting the best ingredients, right? Nobody does that kind of testing. And we've all been to the plant, all 4 of us. So we have all seen it. Okay, so guess, I want you to put, so far, what are you most excited about? Put it in the chat. What do you love most about what you've heard about Mary Kay, or what you've learned most about what you're going to hear about tonight? Okay, put that in the chat. Now, let's get started with our products. So grab your samples, grab your little water, your washcloth. You want to have all that. You can grab a little cute headband, which I'm going to put my cute headband on in just a second. So I just want to say, when you find something that you love, I want you to do me a favor. Put sold in the chat. Because you're not going to buy it from me. You're not going to buy it from Alicia and Beth and Kate unless they invited you. You're going to be buying from whoever invited you on tonight. But that way she can see what products you're excited about. And then also that's where I want you to write it down or jot it down because we're going to have some specials at the end. So you're going to want to remember because we're going to kind of go through it quickly. So as we're talking about it, write down the things you're super excited about. Okay. So put just your name and sold, right? And if you haven't already put your name and who invited you, put that on there. Okay. So at the very end, do not miss this because you can get lots of freebies. We love our freebies. At the end, I'm going to ask you 4 questions to give your beauty consultant. Okay. And one of them is about the products I'm having you write down already. So you're already going to have that part done. So let's have some fun, try some products, learn some stuff about skin cycling. All right. The first thing we got to get our critter getter. Y'all probably didn't think we were going to be talking about critters tonight in skincare, but we are going to talk about some critters because you got some critters. You may not know about this. So our critter getter. Okay, we're going to grab our oil-free eye makeup remover. If you see ours, it has 2 little layers because it has a conditioner. Just like we condition our hair, ladies, we need to condition our lashes. If you don't believe me, you can look up eye mites. They're a real thing and they are disgusting. Okay, so we're going to take a little pad and we're going to just squirt it on our eyes there. I got eyeliner. I got like 4 eyeshadows on and mascara and brow stuff. So I got a lot I got to take off. So you're just going to hold it on there. If you have not used our eye makeup remover, oh, ladies, you are missing out. I promise you. I swear I'll put money on it. If you use this, you will never, ever use anything else again. Ever, ever, ever. My husband was so sweet. He drove and dropped off for a customer tonight. I have a customer going out of town tomorrow, and she needed her oil eye makeup remover and her cleanser. She's like, Amy, I can just wait. I go, girl, you cannot wait. You cannot go out of town on vacation without this. You know it. Okay. I mean, look how quick that was, you guys. Look at all that. It came off that quick. Okay. So this is our critter getter. It gently removes your waterproof eye makeup without rubbing, pulling very much. All right. It's so simple. All right. So put sold eye makeup remover. And y'all, this is the one product you do not want to run out of. One time I did, it was horrible going out of town without it. So I recommend everybody put 2. You may want to put sold times 2. So if there's some things you need 2 of, just put 2. Okay, wasn't that great? And it's safe for contact lenses as well. But y'all, it's so easy. I mean, look at all that comes off. It's been so many awards. This thing has got best housekeeping, all the beauty awards it's gotten. Seriously, it's the best eye makeup remover on the planet. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, next we are going to do micellar water. So if you have makeup on, some of you aren't makeup people, you don't need this. You can go straight to your cleanser. But a lot of us wear makeup, whether it's CC cream, concealer, foundation, whatever. So we're going to take a little pad and I'm just going to squirt this on. It's called micellar water, however you want to say it. Okay. And then you're going to rub this off. Now, Amy, why do we need to do this? Aren't we going to cleanse our skin? Here's the concept of micellar water. It gently just cleanses your skin. It's going to break up all the dirt, makeup, and impurities. It's kind of like, think about if you were to go wash your car, would you want to take a soapy sponge and put it on the windshield? It would just be moving all that dirt around. That's what it does if you just cleanse your skin. So now what we've done is we've removed all that. And now we have our face is ready to put all the anti-aging, that good stuff on there. So it's just like rinsing your car before you're going to actually wash it. We got to rinse it. Okay. And that's what you just did. All right. If you just rinse it with water, it's not going to get that off like a micellar water does. Okay. So put in the chat, what do y'all wash your face with? I know Beth has our brush today. I'm in my office, so I don't have mine's in my bathroom, but normally I would wash that. Do you use a washcloth? Do you use your hands? A brush? Put it in the chat. What do you use to wash your face with? Okay. So here's what I want to just say before we get in. I know we're talking about skin cycling tonight, but the most important thing when it comes to skincare, you guys, is your regimen. Y'all know you should brush your teeth every day, twice a day. You should do a skincare regimen every day, twice a day. And so we have about 5 different skincare lines. We have stuff for everybody. Tonight's not the night. You can come back to one of our other events for that. But I just want to show you guys my 2 favorite. I think all women, if you're over 20, like I said, pretty much probably want to be using one of our 2 anti-aging products. Okay, so the Time-Wise line, we're not going to be doing tonight, but this is for typically ages from 20 to 35, and it's for early to moderate signs of aging. So if that's you, this is your go-to. It's 4 products, super simple. If you're 36-ish and up, okay, that's when your skin does some major changes, and you need a little bit extra, okay? And this is our repair, y'all. This is the best of the best, all right? This is our repair. Y'all, seriously. I would put this up against any top-notch skincare. And you're not going to have to spend as much, but you are going to get the amazing results. Like if you ever look at women in Mary Kay, I would put, if you put someone who's 70 wearing Mary Kay up against another 70-year-old not wearing Mary Kay, huge difference. Like 20 years looks different. So our repair set reduces the look of deep lines. So that's the big difference, the deep, not just the fine lines, but deep lines also. Your skin is going to appear lifted and restored. So we need that lifting. It improves your skin firmness and elasticity. So, and so much more. It really, really, truly is the best of the best. So if you're not using the repair set, and it comes in this beautiful box as well, you really want to. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight in our regimen, and we're going to teach you. So if you're at home, you would every night do your repair or your Time Waste Miracle set, and then you're just going to add your A, B, C, or D, whichever night it is, on your skin cycling night. It's that simple, okay? So we're going to start with our repair cleanser, which is right here. This is going to lather into a moisture-rich cashmere soft. Who loves cashmere? I mean, come on. I love the fact, I mean, literally, that's the term. You can look it up, you know, in our Mary Kay. And so we're going to go ahead and put this on. If you have oily skin like me, I'd recommend to add a little bit more water. If you're more normal or dry skin, you can honestly just put this on your face without even water. So you're just going to take about the size of a pea, just like that. See how little you need? Okay. Now, normally this does lather, like when you're in the shower or your sink more, you're going to notice it's going to lather a little bit more than it is right here. But that gently gets rid of any complexion dulling impurities, and it leaves your skin feeling deeply cleansed, revitalized, and hydrated. So if you notice, we're rubbing upwards and outwards. You want to do that décolleté. Don't forget this. It ages years faster than your face. Feels so good. Cashmere, just like soft cashmere rubbing all over your face. Yes, please. Give it to me. Give it to me. Okay. So just like that, you guys, but we're going upwards and outwards into your pores, fighting against that gravity. So go ahead now and take your washcloth. We can wipe it off. Oh, feels so good. You got a nice hot washcloth. Mine's got a little bit chillier. So I'm just envisioning that hot, steamy washcloth on my face right now. Okay. So if you love this, if you're excited, you want that soft cashmere on your face and cleaning and getting all of the results I just read, put sold in the chat. Now here, I'm going to tell you all a little secret, okay? This is a little skincare 101. You definitely need 2 cleansers. Come on, I'm about to paint a picture for you because y'all all know you've done it. You've been naked in that shower and you're cold and you realize you left that cleanser on the sink and you got to get out. And who likes to do that? It's the worst, okay? No, ma'am. Let's be smart. We are smart ladies. We are way too smart for that. You need a cleanser at your sink and you need a cleanser in that shower, okay? This cleanser never comes out of my shower, ever, 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 okay? All right, so remember, this is basic skincare, toothbrush, toothpaste, just like cleanser, moisturizer. That's our cleanser. It doesn't get any simpler than that. And ladies, your skin is the largest organ on your body. So invest in your skin. You're going to have it forever. It's the first thing, you know, people see when they meet you. Okay. So now just cleanse your skin. So if this is our nighttime routine, and one thing I forgot to say about skin cycling, your daytime routine changes nothing. It doesn't change anything. It only has to do with your nighttime routine. So in our nighttime routine, it's interrupted now, okay? Because after you cleanse, that is when you're going to do your A, B, C, or D for the skin cycling, okay? So now we're going to each show you. I'm going to be A, and then B, C, D, you'll see it. So night 1, the first night, is you would do your exfoliation. Now, we have 2 exfoliations in Mary Kay. I like to alternate these. So we have our glycolic peel. This is going to be your chemical exfoliation. And then we have our microdermabrasion, which is a physical exfoliation. So they're both going to do something similar, but our repair, this is our Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. It's the most powerful of the exfoliators. So this one really is. And the glycolic acid goes to work immediately, removing dead cells from the skin's top surface layer. And so y'all are going to let it. Now, I'm going to actually show you. This one you would leave on for about 10 to 12 minutes and wipe it off. I'm actually going to do the microdermabrasion tonight because you can see the results right away and it's quick. So you know yourself. Are you quick? Do you need to have it fast in the shower? Then you would do, the micro. Like I said, the peel is actually going to go a few more layers deeper than the microdermabrasion. So this is, you usually use about a size, a little bit bigger, a dime or a quarter. I like to do a quarter because in my shower, I'm going to do my whole chest area, okay, which you really need. So what it feels almost like a scrub, okay? And you're not scrubbing too hard. Think of like a polish. You're polishing that those dead skin cells, which are the things that make your skin look dull and not bright. So this is going to really help your skin look so bright. It's going to help with fine lines. It's going to help with pores. And I would say, put in the chat if you're someone who wants better skin texture. If skin texture is something you want to improve, put that in the chat. This is something that you want. I love to do real good around my nose. You know how you get those little like bumps, like whitehead, blackheads, right? And you can like, kind of like if you really did like that, so get real good around there, all of that. So the microderm, let me bring this up while I'm finishing to show you guys. So here's the peel, you guys. I mean, you can see, if you can see, those results are amazing on there. So again, this is your chemical peel, okay? Or you can do a physical peel, which is what I'm doing with the microdermabrasion set. Look at those results, you guys. The first time I've ever tried this, I could not believe how smooth. It was like baby bottom looked on my skin. It was really, really awesome. Absolutely loved it. Okay, so we're gonna wipe it off. Now, I do recommend always doing this in the shower. It's a little harder to get all these little crystals. What you're feeling is not sand, it's not scrub, it's actually aluminum oxide crystals. So I'm going to do that. And then if there's a step 2, oh, I forgot my little headband. I'm like, why is this going to, hold on. You have to have the full effect. It's usually what I do on my stuff, right? I mean, come on. It's like a little Eeyore. There we go. Okay, got to get my full on, ladies. We're going to pamper ourselves. We got to have the full effect here, okay? All right, so this is, and sometimes your skin can look a little pink right after you do this, and that's just because it's getting your blood circulating, which is great. All right, so I'm going to dry my skin, and then I'm going to do the night 2. So there is a pore minimizer, so you can put this on your skin, and it's just going to go ahead and get all my little crystals off, okay? So you just put a little bit of that on, like the size of a pea. And we go upwards and outwards. Beth is showing you. And this is going to calm the skin. And also, if you are concerned with large pores, you can actually use that all the time. That part you don't have to use. The rest, obviously, you just use about twice a week in that skin cycling. All right, so that's night 1, you guys. We have exfoliated. All right, so we're going to pretend, fast forward to tomorrow night. After you did your cleanser, you're going to do your night 2. All right, Kate, tell us about what happens on night 2.
Okay, night 2 is what I believe is our most powerful product that we have. All of our products are really meant to go together and work together as a system, but this is where the magic happens. It's the retinol. So it's a dermatologist grade pure retinol. It's a system that your consultant's going to really teach you how to use and kind of work you onto it. But retinol is a high dose of vitamin A. And so it's our only product that is truly designed. It's not just designed, it's proven to reverse the signs of aging. So everything else is like preventing and working with. This is going to reverse the signs of aging by, here's the facts. I'm going to let y'all decide if this is our most powerful product. Reducing fine lines and wrinkles, improving skin tone, firmness, and texture, minimizing hyperpigmentation or discoloration, stimulating collagen and elastin production, and fighting acne. So the way I remember it is retinol does it all. So whatever your skincare concern is, when you put it in the chat, I think Amy already asked you, but put it in there. Like, what is your biggest skincare concern? And I'm sure that retinol can help. It's really designed to be used for all ages too. So talk to your consultant. It comes with like a little card that when you learn how to use it, you really, you actually mix these 2 products. One of them is a calming milk that you can use throughout the process, because you will see immediate results. And as you kind of, your skin adjusts, you can use the milk less and less, but you combine them at first, and then you take an 8-week introduction cycle to get yourself onto these. So again, we'll explain that a little more as you go, but I think everybody needs retinol. And then what else can I tell you about it? Oh, just a little tip. You want your skin to be completely dry. So everything that we just did, you want to actually wait like a minute or 2 and let your skin be completely dry, because it's liable to interact with the water to cause some irritation. So you want it to be completely dry, and then you actually want to let it fully absorb for like 5 minutes before you put on your next product. product. So night 2 is a big night, but you don't want to miss it. So every few days, you're like, oh my gosh, this is where the magic happens. This is going to make you look like 10 years younger right away, see some immediate results. So check it out, do your research on retinol, but we have it for you ready to go. So what about night 3?
Well, and Kate, really quick, I'm just going to tell you guys something. It's a little secret, but with something coming out, they're tweaking our retinol, which I'm really excited about. So that milk will not be here any longer, and they're going to make it where the concentrations that you can use it even more often. So you can still do it in your skin cycling. You can more often. So, Kate, before we go into night 3, will you tell us what, I know you love how we're family owned. Would you tell us a little bit more about that and our charitable foundation? I know that you're really passionate about those two things.
Yeah, no, it's those two things, that we are a privately owned, family owned company. So we're never going anywhere. I think we've been here, is it 62 years now? Is this our 62nd year? So Mary Kay is here to stay. It's been around forever. And it's able to really be a unique company because of that, and not worry about, the corporate pressure. So that's really cool. And then our charity foundation, I don't know the numbers right now, but like last we looked, it was like $82 million in donations towards ending women domestic violence and also cancer research for women. So like Amy talked about, that EU really high standard, our products are super safe, but not only that, but they go a step further and really making sure that women's cancers are being fully researched and funded. And that's just an amazing, you can feel good about. And I challenge my customers, look up who you're funding, right? Where is the money going? Because it's going somewhere, when you're buying into a company, and you can feel really good about where the extra money for Mary Kay is going. So yeah, I do love. Thanks for the reminder, Amy, about that. All right, night 3. Alicia, you have night 3. What you got?
Yes, I am so excited because I live in Florida, the beautiful Sunshine State, and as soon as you walk outside, the sun is like, hello, how are you? Nice to see you. Come here. Let me give you a kiss. And so I have renewal and hydration. And so my absolute fave, the moisture renewing gel mask. Why do you say, why is that your fave, Alicia? It's my fave because it's almost like an instant. Your skin is like, yes, give me more. It is amazing. And so I have this handy dandy mask applicator that I'm going to use to apply it. What I love is it is just a thin layer that you put on. And what I learned from my amazing national, Amy, that you can go to sleep in this. So you don't have to rinse it off. You can keep it on and it can keep on working. And so absolutely love that right there. And not only are we going to do this for our hydration and renewal, we are going to do another one of my faves. My kids make fun of me because it's almost like when you love music and every time a song comes on, you're like, that's my favorite song. That's my favorite song. Oh my gosh. And they're like, you just said that. Well, this is my favorite too. And so these are amazing hydrogel eye patches. If you are a girly girl, get excited. There's a little shimmer in here. I don't know if you're able to see how that little shimmer just, love. Comes with a nice little applicator for you so you can gently take them out. I love that. So you have to be careful because sometimes they like to hang out, kind of like girlfriends. When you have your bestie and you're like, oh, we were just hanging out. Make sure you're not putting 2 on one side. You don't want to do that. So just gently make sure. And then you are going to want your wider end. It's going to be at the outer corner. I know a lot of my peeps ask me, how do you know? How does it go on? So you're going to put your wider end. And when it goes on, it's like, it's amazing. You can keep them on for up to 20 minutes. Oh my gosh. So you can do this in the morning when you wake up, and you can do it in the evening for your nighttime routine. 20 minutes. That means it's almost like you can just put them on and go about your routine, have a good time. If it's during your prayer time, your devotional time, any of that, it helps with puffiness and dark circles. And so it is amazing. That is going to be your night 3. And then I get to talk about one of my favorite things about Mary Kay, and that is the golden rule philosophy. So treating others the way that you want to be treated. I absolutely love that. And I love that the core values is God first, family second, career third. And so I'm excited that I was able to share that I really enjoy. It's just like to know that you're able to talk about your faith, that you're able to allow that to be at your core. That's something that is very important to me. Okay, now we are moving on to night 4. We have Beth. What you got for us?
Hi. So I actually have the night of recovery and detoxification. So the best thing to do that with is our deep cleansing charcoal mask. I wanted to make sure I said it the right way because I always call it the charcoal mask, but it's a deep cleansing charcoal mask. So I always love sharing this with everyone because not only does it take out all the impurities in your skin and do a deep clean, but it's amazing for those of you who may possibly have sensitive skin. And I tend to like recommend it a lot to those with like rosacea and just like eczema, people who have like struggle with sensitivity. And so this is like, I say, bring out the drums. You're about to look like the Blue Man Group when I put it on, because you will look like the Blue. And I just came from Vegas, so that's great. So you're going to put on this charcoal mask. Okay. And what it does is you just slap it on like you're painting a canvas. You can use an applicator like Alicia had, which is amazing. I always lose mine. So I'm going to slap it on. But I will tell you, it's an extension of our Clear Proof line. We have 5 different lines in Mary Kay. One of them is an acne line, and this is an extension of our acne line. But again, like Kate mentioned, all of the skincare works really well together. So I actually use this line, although I am an anti-aging girl. I use that Botox in a box. But I use this because of my skin cycling. So this really helps when I'm getting hormonal bumps, those little random pop-outs we get, and that acne around the chin. And y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? As you get older, you get acne in different places, okay? And so this charcoal mask is amazing for that. You put it on for 15 minutes and you let it sit. And Mary Kay did a really good job with their charcoal mask. Let me just tell you guys, they did not just come out with anything that will peel and damage your capillaries, but will actually restore and rejuvenate your skin. Like it will look glowing once you rinse this off in about 15 minutes. So it's going to get hard for me to start talking. It's going to get a little hard and restrict me a little. But this is, amazing pampering for yourself, but also the way that your skin looks when you wash it off, it will look brighter. It will look more even skin tone, and the dark spots will lighten up. So if you have darkness around these top areas or just like past marks on your skin, this helps lighten it up as well. Again, a great option for sensitive skin. And I did want to share with you, while I have this and I bring out my drums, that Mary Kay has just been voted #1 in skincare for the 3rd year. I'm like, well, I can't even like, what? I remember saying we're #1 like the first year, and then we were #1 again the 2nd year last year. And then we're like, what? We were voted #1 again for the 3rd year in a row, y'all. So I just keep telling people, like, you must be asleep if you haven't tried Mary Kay yet. Like if you haven't heard about it, like my friends and family, like, hello, y'all better get on it now. But it's just an incredible line, y'all. So we're in over 37 markets worldwide, and we are at the top of skincare. So if you're going to try skincare, do it right with Mary Kay. And now I'm going to go ahead while this, because I got to soak this. This is good product. We're not going to let this go to waste. I'm going to pass it along to Amy, who's going to share with us the next thing.
Yay. And I just feel like I can smell the navy bean and the honeysuckle coming off your skin, y'all. It smells so good too. It really does.
So relaxing.
All right. So remember, after you cleanse, whatever night, you would just either do one of the products that we shared. You're not doing all 4, right? Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you just start over each night. So you're just adding that one thing to your regimen. So if you remember, the point of skin cycling is to know what to use, when to use it. So all these things are so important for your skin that we all talked about, the exfoliation, the retinol, the hydration, and the detoxification. But you need this now is a proven system of using it in the right order. So after you do whatever night that is, unless you're on the gel night and you sleep with it, right? I love that night because I'm like, oh, it's so easy. My routine is like a little bit shorter. But on the rest of the nights, you just go back to your other routine that you would do during the day, the same thing. So after you cleanse, the step 2 of our repair set, the Botox in the box, like Beth said, is our lifting serum. Y'all, this is our gold. This is gold in a bottle. Seriously. I mean, if it could come out and look gold, I'd believe it because it is amazing. I love the way it smells. I'm obsessed with the way it smells, actually. But this is our most precise and powerful serum. It helps sagging skin along the cheeks and the jawline appear visibly lifted. So if you're ready for some lift, this is the product that comes in that in there. All right, Kate, what would they do next?
So if it's daytime, you're going to use day cream, which I think Alicia's going to talk about, but nighttime, it's the nighttime with retinol. So it's a different potency of retinol, and this retinol is actually encapsulated. So you don't have the weaning on process. You can start using it every single night right away. And it does have the retinol, all the that I listed before. You are going to get those. And then, this is for extra, the pure retinol process. So yeah, this is the night cream. They're in these really cool jars. It wasn't my husband, but it was somebody's husband who took it all apart, and it makes you get every last little bit out of the jar. So it's a really effective system, but you just kind of pump it. One pump is all I use, and you just kind of dab it on and rub it in. And then I don't know if anybody has mentioned it, but one of the things that I learned the first time I did Mary Kay, over 10 years ago now, I was probably at an actual Mary Kay class, but you're supposed to go ahead and take the extra 10 to 30 seconds and rub the product all the way in, almost until it kind of disappears. So it's fully absorbed in that first layer. So yeah, it's really just pampering yourself, right? So take that extra time, rub your night cream all the way in. And then, yeah, you got one other step after this, but it also smells really good, very creamy, very hydrating. And then I don't know if somebody's going to mention it too, but the Mary Kay products work for 12 hours. So all of this is going to go to work while you sleep and just magically work for you for 12 hours for anti-aging, for hydrating, for all the things that we need. So yeah, don't skip those steps. What's our last little product that we have?
Alicia sharing the day.
Have a day cream.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, yeah. So the day cream, I'm going to go ahead and pop these off, the hydrogel eye patches. They were amazing. What I love too is you're not going to have to rinse anything. You want to kind of tap that in there, get all that love on there from those. Okay. So I have the Repair Day Cream SPF 30. Same amazing container that the nighttime comes in, and it's going to protect your skin again from those damaging free radicals that are in the environment. So we have UV rays, we have blue light, we have pollution, we have stress. How many know you don't have to go outside to get stressed? You can just, as soon as you pop your eyes open, it can try to come in. And diet, the things that we're putting in our body. If you're a smoker, or if someone around you at your job, maybe, or you go outside and there's smoke in the air, all of that impacts our skin. So this amazing day cream gives us that nice little barrier to protect us from all of that. Okay, and now my fave of the collection, Beth.
So the eye cream I fell in love with because I always had dark circles under my eyes since I was younger. And it wasn't like sexy, beautiful Angelina Jolie dark circles. It was like The Walking Dead. So I had the eye renewal eye cream come into my life. I was using the early to moderate signs of anti-aging because I was 27. But my eyes, I always had an eye issue. And let me tell you, I thought I had to live with the dark circles, but your eye skin is so thin. It's a different texture from your face. And so you need to be giving it a specific vitamin and ingredients, okay, that come in eye creams. So if you don't have an eye cream, you need one. And this is the one I always recommend. It almost reminds me of like a boxer. It has like that ionic tip, like a boxer with the little And I tell people, if you have like luggage, you know, like bags for days, use this eye cream. Even without the eye cream, just using the cool to touch tip will actually help calm the bags under your eyes in the morning. It's like coffee for the eyes. So I definitely highly recommend the eye cream, but also helps, of course, with the dark circles, the crow's feet, and preventing the crow's feet, because this eye renewal cream is from the repair line, the one that reverses signs of aging. And so it's going to prevent you from getting those creepy eyes that come in pretty early on, right? And so I'm telling you, this is the bomb. And it helps with bagginess, dark circles, and the wrinkles around that. So all three. And the last tip I will share is put it on the audible bone, okay, which is your bone right here. You're going to put it in and do a backward C. And what happens is your body heat would naturally allow it to rise where it needs to go. So you're not allergic to eye cream, okay? You're just putting it too close to your eyes. But definitely highly recommend it, and you will see a difference. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pass you along to... Oh, I'm going to review with you real quick the repair set. So the line that I was telling you about, the Botox in the box, right, that we keep talking about, because honestly, anyone over the age, I feel, of 35, I recommend this too, because we start to lose firmness in this. It's called the youthfulness, the triangle of youth. And so this line actually helps with picking that up. Okay. So you have, let's review the steps. A normal everyday, like brushing your teeth. Okay. Without the skin cycle steps that you're going to add. This is your everyday, right? Washing your face with your cleanser to clean your skin and brighten your skin. Okay. Morning and night, because it works for you for 12 hours. And then, and yes, every morning and night. Everyone's like, really? I'm like, yeah, you sweat in your sleep. You need to be washing your skin. And then you're going to use, after that, your lifting serum to fight that triangle of youth from sagging, which does happen. One day you look in the mirror, you're like, what happened? Because under your skin, things are happening you can't see. So use your lifting serum. Then you would use your day cream. Your day cream has SPF 30, which is going to help protect you from aging even more, right? And cancer, right? Obviously. And it's your moisturizer altogether. So, hey. And then at night, right, you're going to use your night cream instead, which that has retinol in it as well. And as you heard from Alicia, retinol really takes care of many skin concerns, okay? But your skin you will wake up with glowing skin. And of course, and that with your eye cream as needed. But honestly, if you do it morning and night, you're going to just see better and better results, especially adding the skin cycling to your routine. Your skin is going to be glass skin, baby. And now I'm going to roll you over to Miss Alicia. Oh, but before I do that, can I just show you where I put all my products? Hold on. Because we don't want the dead cemetery, right? So if you want to see your products and be smart and use it every day, we have this one bag that I have to show you. Can I show them, Alicia? Yeah, and
I forgot, you guys. I forgot to show this when Alicia was putting her fabulous. But y'all can see those before and afters.
Oh my gosh, yes,
those are so good. And look at that before and after when Beth put her charcoal on. Look at that, you guys. That guy's nose, it always gets me. So I mean, look at that difference right there. Okay.
I thought you had a picture of me in my before and after. I'm like, oh wow, that was fast. But that's how you feel. Yeah, when you use the skincare, you really do see it like instantaneously. I can't tell you, how many years I've watched people watch their skin glow in the mirror and they're like amazed. Okay, so this is our roll-up bag. Look at this. It's like, oh, it's adorable. Everyone always says, when are you gonna have another baby? I'm like, this is my second baby. But it has adorable heart prints. Okay, it says Mary Kay. People have actually tried to like take this patent and redesign it, and it's just not quite as good. We have the best roll-up bag, and it's travel size. It's like, you can put all your toiletries in there and go. Okay, look how adorable that is. You can hang it. It has a hook on the back of your bathroom door. It swivels. Like, it is just amazing. And this is my favorite part. It's detachable. Yay! So you can literally be like, I got to take my face with me and go. I'm going to take my face with me and go. I'm out of here. Okay. So definitely organize yourself with your routine, with your skin cycling with this bag. And we're going to show you how you can actually earn this bag. So go ahead, Alicia. Take it away.
Ooh, okay. Pop in the chat. Who loves some good deals? Where are my girlfriends? Where are my besties that love a good deal? Okay, as you see on the screen, MK Skin Cycling Special. I always get excited. That's kind of the first place I go when I go into a store. Show me where the sales rack is at. Just want to see what's in there. Just want to see if anything jumps out at me. So here we go. If you buy one, you're going to get 10% off. You buy two, you're going to get 15% off. Buy three, 20% off. You're like, wait a minute. Buy one what? Okay, I'm glad you asked me that. So tonight we went over skincare set. We went over the repair line, but also for my girlfriends that are on that are like, I'm not quite in the repair line yet. I'm in the miracle set. We got you. That is included in that as well. So if you buy 5, you're going to get 25% off plus free travel roll-up bag. So as you've seen, the roll-up bag is amazing, absolutely amazing. My favorite 2 colors, and the swivel is what I love it. I keep it on my towel rack on my side of the bathroom by my vanity. Just keep it right there, and I love it. It travels with me. I love it. And so you can get that bag for free if you buy 5. And then you're going to get 25% off. So you see the different products on there. All the products that we showed you tonight are up there. We have our hydro eye patches. We have our peel. We have our retinol. We have the mask, both of the masks, the charcoal mask and the replenishing mask, gel mask. And then we have our whole repair set. So get with your consultant. Let them know. Put sold in there what it is that you are like, I want to remember what it is that it was. What were those eye patches? Your consultant will know exactly what it is. That charcoal mask, I can't remember that. I think that's what it was. Yes. Drop it in there, and your consultant is going to see that, and they're going to be excited about that. So again, this is a special, not just if you were not on, but you're playing back for the next 24 hours. We have you covered because we're excited that you watched the replay. So there you go. MK Skin Cycling Special. We're super excited about these specials. This is the best time to get this at a special. Who doesn't love percentages off? Not me.
Thanks, Alicia. Hey, we have another benefit just for having watched this video. And I know it's one of the biggest things that my customers like, or new customer potential, is remember that everything in Mary Kay is try before you buy. So we offer a completely free full facial using all of the products, whatever line that you want to try. Most of us carry everything right here. So we will come to you, or you can come to us. We'll do a full facial treatment. You can even try one of these skin cycling products completely free on us. And because we want you to try it. We want you to be completely satisfied. Everything, maybe you've mentioned it, but is 100% guaranteed. So if you don't love your product 6 months from now, a year from now, you just let us know. We fully refund your money or switch it out for whatever you need. But so just for watching this video, if you will book a facial with us in the next 24 hours, then we're going to give you a completely, this is the cutest thing. Talking about the travel roll-up bag, you have to have one when you're traveling, but now you have to have one of these. It's your whole anti-aging, the Voluform line travel size. So that is key. This is completely free. If all you have to do is book a facial, right? Who doesn't need a facial? And even if you're a long-term Mary Kay customer, like get another facial, right? Bring a friend, which also has huge benefits. But have an updated a facial and try some of these new products, the Clinical Solutions products. We have these boosters to try. So that's all we're asking. And talk about bless your consultant, right? That is her job, is to give people facials. So all you got to do is let her know, put it in the chat. I'm ready for my facial. Need my update, and you'll get one of these, or the regular miracle set. It doesn't have to be this Voluform line. We have another little mini miracle set that we can give you as well. So just let her know which one you want to do, and don't forget, book your facial right away.
Yes, right away. Awesome, Kate. And that could be virtual or in person, right? So whatever you prefer, we have options. Well, I get to wrap us up, you guys, with just sharing a little bit about why we love what we do. You heard a little bit about that, but here's the deal. I mean, we would be doing a disservice to you if we didn't invite you to be a part of this winning, genuine sisterhood. And so many women are looking at that. So, you know, that's just our job, is to share the product and to share this incredible opportunity and how it's impacted our lives. So prior to Mary Kay, I had a corporate background, but I wanted to have more flexibility and honestly more fulfillment versus just getting a paycheck. And I was successful at that job. I was making great money, but I wasn't making the impact that I wanted to make. And so someone asked me a question, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And I didn't really know exactly what that looked like at that time, but I just thought, I don't want to be here. I don't want to wake up and this be what my life looks like 5 years from now. And so I decided just to get started. I needed some extra money for something. Put what you need extra cash in right now. I don't care what season you're in. Everybody needs extra cash for something right now. And so at the time for me, I was actually planning a wedding. But my very first month, you guys, early 20s, didn't wear makeup, didn't know anything about business, knew nothing about skincare. I made $1,500 my first month, just doing what we just talked about, seeing faces. Try this, see what, and then they told me what they wanted. I was like, oh my gosh. So just a couple hours a week, because I was working that corporate job. I didn't have a ton of time. So I saw very early on, you could make money at this. So get excited. What would you put in the chat if you had an extra $1,500 this month? What would you do with it? I mean, that's great extra money. Okay. So, and then I went to my very first event. I saw the big picture, fell in love with the culture of Mary Kay, and really the philosophy you heard earlier of God, family, career, and knew that this was how I was going to be able to make an executive income, but also still live out my schedule of putting God first, family second, and career third. And I want to just say the most reasons why, and I came up because, you know, I'm a teacher speaker. So of course they got to all start with F, right? All right. So just for fun, but put out of all of these, what stands out to you? Because this is why I see women join for fun, right? I mean, so many women are just not having fun in their life, right? So we get to have fun together, flexibility. People want to schedule. They want to design their day. They don't want to be told what to do. Okay. They want to be with their kids more, be with their kids less. I don't know, flexibility. The third thing is friendship. People are really craving for authentic, genuine friendship. And we do have that sisterhood here. The fourth is finance, right? Like I said, people need extra cash. And the fifth is family. You have a greater purpose for your family. You want to be that role model that you heard when they introduced me for your kids, to be able to do that. So, and really it's that personal development. And I love, today I led a Bible study for my daughter and her teenage friends. Like, I would have never done that outside. Like, I learned how to do that, how to connect with people no matter what their age is, because of the skills of Mary Kay. So when they say you get life skills and people skills here, it is pretty incredible. So put in there, what would be your main fun reason if you were to do this? Would it be fun, flexibility, friendship, finance, or family? And if you are looking for a positive, I just talked to so many women that are looking for a positive group of women, whether you work the small, medium, or large, there's no pressure to come in and have to sell a certain amount. It's just a safe place to grow, to learn about yourself, to be around, again, women who will support you, encourage you, pray for you. And I do love the study that Harvard did a couple of years ago. They found that the most successful women are decision makers. Their yes is yes and a no is no. Ladies, it's a $35 decision. Literally a $35 decision. You will spend that at Chick-fil-A tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So you do something that can give you the opportunity to create more fun in your life, to create more freedom, to create more friendship, to create more finances, right? To give it a try. And I'm just a big believer that you never know unless you try. So if you are lacking in any of those areas and you've said, I want more of fill in the blank, one of those things, God's putting it in your path right now, but you have to take that step and to be able to do that. Okay. So it's worth it to give it a try and trust that this was put in your life for a reason. And if you're 100% happy with all those areas, great. We would love to have you as a customer. Seriously, we need our customers. We need our faces. But if you are wanting or needing more of one of those in your life, don't be a scaredy cat. Okay. You got to have fear or faith. You cannot have both. And both exercise the same thing in our brain. So are you going to just choose the fear of what if, or would you just step out in faith and try something new and to see what could happen? So, all right, remember the last thing I said, those 4 questions, you're going to get those freebies we want you to get. So here, write this down, grab your pen or put it in your notes in your phone. This is the 4 questions that you're going to ask your beauty consultant. Number 1, what products would you like to get today? Do you want to take advantage of all those amazing specials? Let her know. Or if there's just individual items that you love that you put sold on, do that. Don't forget about that skin analyzer. Go over that with her in your facial time, because that is a customized, a really really incredible tool that you want to take advantage of. Okay, number 2, the second thing you're going to write down is what Kate just talked about. Would you like to get together with some of your girlfriends? Y'all, I love free products. Like if I could get that Botox in a box for free, or I could get the micro for free, or some of that skin analyzing, do y'all realize you can get like several of those products for free or a discounted price just by saying, you could do just like this. Remember, this is more fun. This is why we work together, because it's more fun than just me getting on here and talking the whole time, or you hearing one person. So you could have your own skin cycling with your friends at your house or with there. And we do all kinds of parties. Do a PJ party. Those are fun. We do mother-daughter. We do where you don't even have to try it on your face. We just do a quick like product boutique style pop-up, you know what I mean? Where it's like 30 minutes talking about the products and then you just socialize the whole time. So those are my favorite, right? Alicia, that's where we met at one of those, which was super fun. So, but you are going to get lots of free products for doing that. You heard what you're going to get to book. So put, yes. And like, would you want it one-on-one, or do you want a group with girlfriends? So just put me or girlfriends. So she knows if you want to do it just one-on-one or with a group. Okay. Number 3, would you like to come back to one of our live beauty events or sessions? So we have different events that we do. We have events that can tell you more about the business. We have events. One of my favorite is Turn Back Time. So you can learn about our dermatological line, more about retinol and our boosters and things that we didn't get into. Just like Kate said, the reason she says retinol is our number 1 product, it's the only thing that reverses the signs of aging. So that whole dermatological line is all about that. So let her know if you'd want to do that. And then number 4, would you want to start your own Mary Kay business? Do you want to join this fun, winning sisterhood? And so A would be absolutely, like seriously, 35, you're right. Chick-fil-A, come on, this is going to be better than that. And I'm going to buy my products at wholesale. I'm not no dummy. I could get all this at 50% off. Hello. Okay. I know some of y'all are thinking that. All right. So A is absolutely. B is borderline. This sounds good, but I just want to maybe have a conversation to follow up. Hey, schedule a FaceTime, schedule a coffee. Like I said, we're all about girlfriends. This is a relationship business first. So we love sitting down, having a cup of coffee, talking about your life. What's in this? How could this bless your life? Whether it's saving you money for wholesale and being a smart shopper, or whether it's that you need money to put in that bank account. We want to help your bank account grow. And C is, I'm a happy customer. Hey, I'm good. I don't need, the rest of that. So I think Beth, that's so great. Thank you, Beth. So she's just showing all the things that you get in that 35. And if you want all the full size products, you can do that too. For 90, I think it is. So again, there's those options in there, but 35 is the only thing that you absolutely have to do. So send those 4 questions to your beauty consultant, and you will get a gift card from her to use for your shopping in addition to that. So talk to her about that. And again, 1, specials, what do you want? Number 2, if you want to book. Number 3 is you want to come back to one of our other live events in our group. And 4 is A, B, or C for your interest level in Mary Kay. So we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Y'all are awesome. We hope that you've learned something, had fun tonight. We've had so much fun being with y'all. Good night.
Bye.